Run it like you own it means
that you take something and take ownership of it.
The thing with run it like you own it to me gives every student the idea that, okay, if we have an idea, we have this thing we want to do, we can grab it and we can go with it.
You're producing something for yourself how you want it and not like others. It's basically like a unique thing and like an individuality thing.
Pretty much like saying do your own thing. It's how you would like to run a show, and everybody runs shows differently.
I think Meisner has taught us that you have to run the business how you would do it if you were the CEO. So you make sure everybody's doing their job correctly, you make sure that everybody's on task, and everything gets done. And if it doesn't, then it's on you and the whole team.
As a student, specifically in this class, Run It Like You Own It has given me a lot of creative freedom.
I think when you're like running it like you own it, it like teaches you so much like in the moment.
If you take pride in something, you're gonna work harder, you're gonna care about it more.
We can use our problem-solving skills.
You kind of take charge and that you run it how you would if you were actually in the industry.
Run It Like You Own It has helped me, I guess, take responsibility for a lot of things.
I think it'll help us down the road because if it was the kind of thing where you micromanaged everything, or everything was micromanaged, then the students, it would feel more like a class than preparation for something in the future, and it would just be like every other class.
But within this class, it's helped me with, okay, like this idea isn't crazy, even though other people say it might be to fit in video with that. It's like, no, like it's my idea. I know I can do it, so let me do it.
It helps me because when I have a plan and I have steps to execute that plan, I can do it accordingly and do it my way.
Run It Like You Own It has impacted me as a student, mostly by being able to discern between what is just, basic learning and what's real learning.
I would tell the teacher to let the students take charge, because when you get to be creative and have the creative freedom, it really allows you to run wild with it and do the best of your ability to create something that you're proud of, and that will ultimately make your teacher proud as well.
Like I said, I've taken more ownership over what I do, cared about what I do more. It's not just getting projects done or getting the morning show up, it's actually making sure it looks good.
So Final Cut Pro, from the moment that we do freshman year, you had us doing little things, and through each level it built up, and so now I feel like I have a much better understanding of Final Cut Pro.
I think the system was kind of like built around Final Cut Pro.
And it's really reliable and it's always there.
I would tell a teacher about Run It Like You Own It basically like this: let your students be who they are. Don't just impose yourself onto them. Trust them, treat them like people, and they'll do the best work that they'll ever do in their life.